All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started here with this. And let me just go ahead and hit do not disturb on my phone because if not, we'll keep getting some alerts there. So today we're going to talk about unlocking passive income, the revenue share revolution, because it has become a revolution here with La Rosa Realty. And we are moving forward with this plan and teaching our agents how they can create passive income in just a few short steps. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Teresa Santos. I am the team leader and coach with La Rosa Realty, Miami Lakes and Homestead, and soon to be the Doral office. And I've been with La Rosa Realty since 2017. I started off as an agent at 100% commission, and now I have transitioned to our revenue share program. And I'm going to share with you why I did this and why I went from 100% commission to a totally different split, knowing that I can make more than 100% commission. So if you need to contact me, obviously you can scan that QR code right there and you can go ahead and schedule a one-on-one appointment to learn more about how this UP program actually works and how we can get you started. And if you have any other further questions after this presentation. So let's get moving. So there are three questions that I always ask my agents as I'm speaking to them and introducing this program to them. And the three questions is, why are you here today? Like, what got you interested in watching this video? What got you interested in creating passive income? And why exactly are you here today? The other question is, what does my retirement look like today? What does that look like? And it doesn't matter how old you are. You can be in your 20s, your 30s, or you can be in your 60s. It does not matter. But the important thing is to learn what it is that your retirement looks like today, right? Because I'm going to share a little story. I am about 57 years old. And right now, I am very deeply thinking about retirement, and simply because I never planned for retirement. And I'm very close to retirement, and I don't know how I was going to survive. I do know now because this program is actually giving me the opportunity to do that, to create a passive income to help me with retirement. But one of the questions that I asked myself last year was, what does my retirement really look like today? Like, how much money do I have saved? Do I have passive income coming in? Am I only going to depend on my commission? Right? Those are questions that I was asking myself last year. Hence, one of the reasons why I decided to join this program. And what do you want, or what do you want it to look like 5 years from now? Those are the questions that you really need to ask yourself. What do you want your retirement plan to look like 5 years from now? What do you want that passive income to be? Do you want it to be $10,000 extra a month, $20,000, $30,000? What is it that you want to acquire when you decide to retire? What type of income do you want to be receiving at that time, or even 5 years from now? Okay. And here are other questions. Today, we're going to discuss why the UP plan. Why is this plan more beneficial than a 100% commission plan? What are the benefits of this plan? How it actually works? And of course, how you can get started. All right, so we're going to start with why. Well, first of all, you want to work smarter, not harder. You want to start creating leverage where you're not always working on your business. You want your business to be working for you, not you working on the business. So you have to learn how to work smarter, not harder. You have to create a passive income that is economy proof. What do I mean by economy proof? That no matter what the market is looking like in your real estate business or in our real estate business, that you're still creating an income coming in every single month, no matter what. Doesn't matter what the economy looks like. Does not matter whether you're selling a home, whether the market is slow for you. It doesn't matter. You have to create an economy proof passive income that you're going to receive every single month, no matter what. You have to also remember that financial stability is really important, right? Because when you create an economy proof system, you're going to have financial stability. And you also want to think about possibly retiring early. I mean, I don't know, what you think about retirement, but I really do not want to be working until I'm 80. I don't want to be working and trying to go upstairs and showing properties. And not only that, what if my health goes bad? Right? If your health is not where it will need to be, do you really want to work till you're 65, 70, 80? I mean, I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem like a very good retirement. And even though you might say, oh my God, Teresa, I love real estate. I'm going to work until I die because I just love what I do. Yeah, you can love what you do, but you also have to be realistic because life happens. So what if something happens where you get sick and you can no longer do real estate, or you have an accident and now you can't even go up some stairs? You know, you never know what life will bring you. And I don't like to talk about gloom and doom, but we have to be realistic. You never know what tomorrow is going to look like. So you want to make sure that you create that financial stability, right? That retirement plan that you can depend on no matter what age you are, right? You can retire early. If you start this early, if you're in your 20s, 30s, or 40s, you can start this. And 5, 10 years from now, you can actually retire very happy if you know how to grow this program. And we're going to share how to do that. And obviously, you want to leave a legacy, right? And not only a financial legacy, but an impactful one. You want to impact others. And this program will help you impact the lives of others that will be doing the same thing you are in order to grow their financial stability, in order to work smarter, not harder, in order for them to also create an economy-proof system, in order for them to also retire early. So not only are you leaving a legacy for your family, but you're also making an impact on other people. And that's why I decided to do this as well. Now we're going to look at the benefits. Now, the benefits are that you're going to be making more than 100% commission, believe it or not, when you work smarter, not harder. You're going to make more than 100% commission, and I'm going to prove that to you. You're going to have that financial stability, right? The benefit is the financial stability. You're going to be able to leverage a network that you create. It's a network that you're creating so that you don't have to work harder. You can work smarter by creating that leverage. You're going to be able to create long-term wealth creation. Long-term meaning until the day you leave this earth, you're going to be able to create that. You're going to be able to have the collaboration from others and support, right, that you want. And you're also going to be able to have diversification of income. What do I mean by diversification of income? That you're going to have different avenues of creating wealth, of creating an income stream, like your revenue share, like the stocks that you're going to receive when you actually introduce agents to La Rosa Realty, the commissions that you make, and the investments that you'll be making from that revenue share income that you're making, because now you can take that revenue share income and invest it in real estate or other avenues where you can create other passive income. So you're going to create a diversification of other streams of income. So you want to create that. You never only want to depend on that commission, because if we have a bad market again, that commission is going to be, even if you're making hundreds of thousands in GCI and your commission, that can disappear really quickly. And if you're an agent that only makes 60,000 a year on real estate, and the real estate market dwindles, you go to pretty much zero income. So you want to make sure that you create a diversification of income, so you have other avenue streams of income coming in no matter what the market dictates. Now, how does it work, right? That is the big question. How does this actually work? Well, I'm going to go ahead and share that with you, because it is very simple. And this is just sort of a few of the, like a little description of how this works, right? So you're going to be building a network, right? And your network, remember, is your net worth. The bigger your network gets created, the bigger your net worth will be. And this is how you get started. So here I am, right? I came in and I introduced Daniela to the revenue share program. And because Daniela saw the vision, she understands that this is the way she's going to create that passive income coming in every single month as well. And I went and introduced Kenya to the revenue share program. Now, Kenya went and introduced Anna, and she also introduced Mario. And Daniela went and introduced Carla, and Rodrigo, right? Now they went out and they brought in 2 people, and they went out and they brought in 2 people, and he went out and he brought in 2 people, and Anna brought in 2 people, and she brought in 2 people, and he brought in 2 people, and so forth, right? And this is how you build a network to create a brighter future and a bigger net worth, creating a network. Now, remind me, this is all the people that are in my, I want to call it an upline for me, because it's not really a downline, because I believe in building people up. This is us building all these agents up to do the same thing, right? So we're building them up, and basically this is just me. I just brought in Kenya. I just brought in Daniela. But they brought in these 2, and she brought in those 2, and she brought in those 2, and he brought in those 2. And now this network is all under my network, right? I've created this network just by bringing Kenya and bringing Daniela. That's how simple this is. You can bring in 2 people. That person can bring in 2. That person can bring in 2, and so forth and so forth and so forth. And it just keeps growing and growing and growing. And this is totally possible, guys. So don't look at it like it's not possible, because I am doing it. Daniela is doing it. Kenya is doing it. And a lot of other agents are doing it as well. So now let's keep going with this. This is the power of 5-2. And the reason I call it the power of 5-2 is because how that power of you just introducing 5 agents can create a yearly income. I apologize. This is a yearly income under this particular program, okay? Or this 5-2, the power of 5-2. So you have you, right? This is me right here. I went out and I introduced 5 agents to the program. And these 5 agents make an average of about $60,000. So since they make an average of $60,000, I'm going to make $8,200 a year every time these agents close at least $60,000 each, right? So I made $8,250 with these 5 agents. Now, these are my directs. Now those 5 agents go out. This agent recruited 2, this agent recruited 2, this agent recruited 2, and so forth, right? So now I just duplicated, right? So I brought in these 5 duplicated. Now I have 10 on my second line, and I'm making $6,000 of those agents. Now those 10 agents do the same thing. They go out and duplicate. They each bring 2, right? So now I have 20 on my third line, and I made $9,000. Now those 20 did it exactly the same thing. They brought in 2 agents. On my fourth line, now I have 40 people, right? So now I have $12,000 a year that I'm making from these 40 people. So that's the power of you just bringing in 5. You can make an extra $35,000 or more in revenue share just by bringing in 5 people. And this could be in the next 12 months. This could be in the next 2 years. It doesn't really matter. What matters is how much extra income you'll be bringing in every single year just by introducing 5 agents. And that's just if those agents bring in 2 people. The average agent actually brings in 5. So if, just like me, I brought in 5, most of the agents will bring in 5. So I'm being very conservative here, just saying that they're going to bring in 2. So this is the extra income that you can make with the power of 5-2. Now, where the magic happens is where I'm going to stop sharing right now, and I'm going to share our revenue share calculator where you can actually see exactly how the magic actually happens, and you can actually see real numbers. I don't know about you, but I love real numbers. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing right now, and I'm going to go ahead and share the our revenue share calculator, because this is what's going to share the actual magic. Okay, so give me a moment here while I go here and I start sharing this screen. So bear with me. Let me share. All right, so now we're going to go here and share our calculator. And again, I'm going to use a basic agent. Most agents make about $60,000 a year. Now, if you're on, and obviously there's agents that make more and there's a couple agents that make less, but the average agent makes about 67 approximately. Now, let's say you are this agent. This is you. You're an average agent making $60,000. And if you're on the 100% commission, you made $60,000. You paid La Rosa their annual fees, right? This is what you pay annually. So you would have made $58,951 if you made $60,000 in commission that year. Okay, this is at 100%. But now I'm going to share with you the power, right? So we're going to start off simple. we're going to start off, and I'm just going to delete these numbers because I was sharing this with someone else. So I'm just going to refresh this a little bit. All right, so now this is you, right? You're under the ultimate plan, which is a 90-10 split, which means that you make 90%, the company makes 10%. Out of that 10%, if you made $60,000, 10% of $60,000 is $6,000. So the company took $6,000 and you made $54,000. Now the $54,000 minus your annual fees, right? Your fees that you pay yearly, you would have made $52,951 under the 90-10 plan. But this is where the magic happens. Let's say I just bring in 2 agents in the next year. Okay, I introduce 2 agents to La Rosa or to the revenue share. And remember that you can introduce this program to anyone within La Rosa or outside of La Rosa. Okay, so if you bring in new agents from different companies and they join La Rosa under this plan, then those are obviously considered our agents. But you can also introduce this plan to the agents who are 100% commission in La Rosa and can also benefit from doing this. So now you went and got two agents, right, this year. But those 2 agents said, well, I'm going to go get 2 agents too. So now you have an additional 4, right? Each agent brought in 2. So now you have 4 more. Now those 4 decided, well, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring in 2 agents. So now you have 8. And those 8 decided, well, I'm going to do the same thing. Now you have 16, right? Because you're duplicating. So instead of you making $60,000 or $52,000, you made $67,000 if these were average $60,000 agents. And you just brought in 2. Remember, you only brought in 2. These other people were brought in by these 2, these 4, these 8. Okay. So now you made 112% commission versus being on 100% commission here. Here, just by introducing 2 agents under the same program, you made 112% commission. So you made more than 100% commission. Not only that, remember that when you bring in 2 outside agents, so 2 agents that are not with La Rosa and they join La Rosa, the company will give you $200 in stock for each agent that stays with us at least a year. So now you got an additional $400, right, in stock share. But imagine if you brought in 10 in 1 year, because this is in 1 year. If you bring 10 agents in 1 year, you get $10,000 additional in stock share. So you get ownership in the company in stock. So the company will give you $10,000. If you bring in 10 agents in 1 year that stay a year with us, you get $10,000. And you can duplicate it. If you bring 20, you get $20,000 in stock. So you're going to get your money back no matter what. And this is just you bringing in 2 people. 2. So let's play a little bit with this. How about if you brought in those 5? And those 5 decided to bring in 5 each, right? Which is the average. So now you have 25. And those 25 decided to bring, let's say, 2 each, right? So now you have an extra 50. And those 50 decided to bring in 2 each. Now you have an extra 100. So now, instead of you making 100% commission, right? Because that's how much you would have made here. Just by you introducing 5 agents and they bringing in 5 and those 25 bringing in 2 and those 50 bringing in 2, you would have made 216% commission instead of 100% commission, even though you're on a 90-10 split. And remember that you're on a 90-10 split with a $10,000 cap. So once you reach that $10,000 cap, you go back to 100% commission for the rest of the year. So, and then it resets the following year. So this is the potential that you can have to make more than 100% commission. If you just stay at the 100%, this is what you would make, right there. But because you decided to switch to this plan and you brought in 5 people, and these 5 people could be, maybe in the next 2 years, right? But you're going to make more than 100% commission if you start growing this network, right? And I'm just going to put here, let's say 2. Let's say you bring in 5 and they bring in 2. So that's 10. And those 10 bring in 2. And that's 20. And those 20 bring in 2. That's 40. You still made 149% commission because you didn't make 54,000. You made 89,000. You didn't make 60,000, 100%. You made 89,000. And that's by you just introducing 5 people. So you're making more than 100% commission. That's where the magic happens. Now, if you have any questions regarding how this all works, and I'm just going to go ahead and go back to my presentation here and share that. So bear with me 1 second. See if I can go back to the share screen here. Okay. So now that you know how the magic actually happens, what do you do next? Well, don't be left behind. Why? Because the sooner you join this program, the more chances you are of making more money in the next 5 years, making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month in the next few years if you not only work your real estate, but also introduce agents to La Rosa. And really, it's just sharing, right? You're just introducing agents to what you already love about La Rosa and sharing the possibilities of what they can do with La Rosa. So it's not about recruiting. I hate the word recruiting because recruiting is just so, it just seems so technical. And to me, it's really not recruiting. It's really sharing and introducing the benefits of La Rosa. You already love La Rosa Realty. Why not share that with others? And while you're sharing that with others, you're benefiting from it as well. So if you have questions, of course, you can always reach out to me and I will be more than happy to go ahead and go over anything that you have. Again, this is my QR code here that you can scan. You can schedule an appointment with me if you want more of a one-on-one. Remember that when you choose your sponsor, right? Because you're going to have to choose a sponsor to represent you, or not to represent you, basically someone who's going to sponsor you into the program, because everybody needs to have a sponsor. When you choose that sponsor, make sure that your sponsor is someone who's going to support you. Make sure that your sponsor is someone who's going to add value to your business, that's going to add some sort of value to you. And as you become, let's say you decided to be part of my VIP group, because I do have a group called the VIP group where I share masterminds. I still support, I still coach, I still answer all your questions. I'm still always here for you, because I want that my team, the people that decide to join my VIP group, that I start to elevate them up. Why do I want to elevate you? Because the more I elevate you, the more I help myself. Yes. Is it selfish? Yes. But it's also elevating you and helping you grow, because if you grow, I grow, right? Just the same way when you have other people come under you as you being their sponsor, when they come into this group, I'm always going to help them and I'm going to help you grow because I want you to grow, right? We are all in this together. And everyone here, like Daniela, like I mentioned, Kenya, they're coaches as well. So they want to help you grow too, because the more you grow, the more they grow. And the more Mario and Rodriguez help you grow, the more they grow. And so you're helping other people elevate. And as they elevate, so do you. Right? And that's the goal. It's to help you elevate your business so you don't have to work harder. You're going to work smarter, because now you're not only depending on your commission, you're able to have that passive income coming in no matter what. So if you decide to take a month off and go on vacation, you still have money coming in every single month, no matter what. If you want to take a 3-month vacation, spend it with your family, or if you get sick for a few months and you can't do your real estate business, you're not only depending on your commission, you're able to have that passive income that not only is going to help you with your retirement, but it's going to help you now. It's going to help you now. Now, this is not an overnight magic, right? It takes time to build. I've been doing this for a year, which I also wanted to share, because I think that if you know a little bit of how to keep track as well, you'll be able to say, okay, Teresa, well, how do I keep track of all this? How do I know, when I'm going to get paid? How am I going to get paid? What are the details about all this? So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again, and I'm going to share with you exactly how you keep track in my agent account. So when you go to my agent account, there's on the right-hand side under tools, there's going to be this little icon over here on the right that says revenue share management. It's the little hand with the green bag. You're going to click on there. And I'm going to show you exactly how this works and how you're going to be able to keep track. Now, I started this in March, right? Helping elevate other agents. and helping them build. So now these are all the checks, all these payments right here. You can see are the payments that I've received from the agents who I have introduced to the revenue share program, to the UP plan. And every time they close a transaction, I get a check, right? And so these are all the payments that I've received since March. And you can see right here, since March of 2023 was my first paycheck right here, okay? And I did join the program in November or December of the year prior in 2022 when the program started. So, but my first check I got from my first closing was with Kenya, and that was on March 1st. Okay. And then obviously these are all the payments that I've received since then. Now, this is how you keep track, my downline distribution. This is where you can see Kenya, right? And Kenya brought in these agents right here, right? And then I brought in Daniela. Daniela brought in these agents, and see how the average is about 5, right? 4 or 5. I brought in Dolores. She's working on her downline right now. George obviously is working. We have all these agents here. These are all the people that I directly introduced to either La Rosa or the UP plan, right? And then these are the people that they've brought in as well. Okay, so all these belong to what they call your downline. So these are all the people that I have brought on, and that's how I'm building my empire, but really elevating them. So I always try to support them. I always try to create masterminds. If you decide to join my group, you would be under the VIP group, which I'm going to show you here. So under the VIP group, which is probably not visible to you because you're not part of the group, but it is a private group. And basically here's where I share all types of files, things that I feel that it would help you elevate your business, any type of links that I feel that would help you, videos, trainings, everything would be shared here. And you would be part of this exclusive group. Okay. So that is all for today. Again, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to me at 786-226-7145. I hope that this explained the UP plan and how it works and how you can benefit from this plan. And I look forward to hearing from you soon. Talk to you soon.